has been fun so far, I gotta admit. But with it comes challenges just like any other project. This is Project 10 Uses Update 1. Like I said, I've really been getting a lot of enjoyment out of this project, but we will get into it and I will share with you how well I have been doing now. How is everybody? If you're new here, hi, how are you? Thanks for stopping by and welcome to the family. My name is Rose. I'm a girl boss on a no-buy who loves to save money and project pan. Today's video is my first official update for Project 10 Uses Roulette Style. I had officially started this project on January 23rd of 2020. It is monthly updates. I still am not really sure who is the official creator of this project, but who I got my inspiration to start this project from is a beauty guru, made me do it, Paula, here on YouTube. Of course, she will be listed down below in the description box for you guys. If you're not already subscribed and watching her videos, I highly recommend her. She is a great project panner and just has become a great friend since joining YouTube and Instagram and all of the above. What the objective of Project 10 Uses is what it basically says. You pick 10 products from your makeup collection to use 10 times. Once you hit the goal of using them 10 times is when you then can pick new items. I have decided to do mine roulette style. Of course, those are my favorite types of projects. So all of the numbers from my makeup collection that I pick are all random style through a number generator. I choose and I pick with you guys. I will share with you guys how well on the intro to this I did on the 10 items that were randomly selected for me. If you want to see those 10 items randomly being selected, feel free to go check out the intro to this. It'll be listed in the cards for you guys. My apologies, I wanted to correct that the start date on this, my official start date on this was December 20th of 2019. I started it a little bit earlier than the actual first of the new year. So my updates will be right around the 20th to the 23rd of each month, just depending. I'm going to really try my hardest to get it up on the actual dates, even though I'm sure this video probably didn't go up on January 20th. It's too soon to tell. We shall see. But it is on the 20th of every month, and it is, I don't want to say it's a year-long project because I'm going to try to do this project until I have cycled through all of my collection. I am in the process of redoing my inventory, like rewriting it out because it is such a mess, you guys. I have numbers everywhere and items that I had found, but the total number that I have currently in my inventory without breaking down like eyeshadow palettes and stuff is 733. I had found products in purses and stuff, so it brought it from 730 last month to now 733, and I'm sure there's going to be more along the way. And I've also been decluttering stuff. I'm in the process of kind of redrawing out my inventory, and what I would like to do and what I'm working on doing is I am putting my eyeshadow palettes and my lipsticks at the very end of all of my makeup, and then I'm gonna not, well, you guys already know I'm not adding in my eyeshadow palettes into this project just because I'm doing pan those eyeshadows, 2 of them, a pan that palette, and that is plenty for my eyeshadow palettes. And same with the lipsticks. I have been thinking, and once I finish my inventory and get all those numbers rewritten out, and my lipsticks and my eyeshadow palettes will be the last numbers in my inventory, I'm not going to include those either, but for now we will include them just because they're in the middle of the numbers, if that makes sense. And I'm also doing a lip service project. I will list it in the cards for you guys. And I'm also doing a lipstick roulette over on my Instagram with my lipsticks. So then to have a lipstick heavy project 10 uses as well is just kind of overkill. So for now, we will just keep it in. It's going to be really lipstick heavy at times, I'm sure. But hopefully by the next update, I will have my inventory all done. And then I will have those numbers towards the end. I just wanted to get that out of the way and explain that to you guys. Now, last month I randomly chose 10 numbers, and we'll go ahead. I'm looking at my notes, of course, and I'm going to start with number 1, which I chose number 437, and that was my Essence Instacare lipstick in the shade Babe Power. And of course, each item I have to use 10 times, and so far I have used the Essence lipstick 5 times, so it's going to stay in the project for a little while longer. It is really nice. It's just a really light pink for me. I kind of like these kind of lighter shades more so in the summer when I have a really nice golden tan. They look so much prettier on, but it is really hydrating. It's 20% shea butter, and I really have been enjoying it, but it's staying in the project. I need 5 more uses before I can pick something else. And I will just say up front that out of the 10 products last month, I managed to hit 2 goals so far. Hey, it's something, you know, it's progress. So I'll be picking 2 new numbers with you guys after I go over the progress of the rest of them. 2 out of 10. I could have done better, but I'm not going to be so hard on myself. I'm like an obsessive project panner, and I'm doing like 13 freaking project pans right now. So 2 out of 10 ain't bad considering, and some of them are actually really close to hitting 10 uses on. I'll take it. Next number that was randomly drawn was number 253, and that was my Maybelline Molten Chrome Peach Highlighter. Right after picking that, I ended up picking a new number, and I will insert the footage to show you me randomly selecting a new number because I ended up decluttering the Molten Peach Highlighter from my collection as a whole just because it is too dark for me, and it just looks more like it's sitting on top of my skin rather than blending in real beautifully like how I prefer highlighters to look. So I ended up decluttering that, and I still have it. It's put away with the rest of my declutters that I'm going to save for a declutter video with you guys. As you can see, the number that it chose was number 516, which ended up being my Wet n Wild Color Icon Black Glitter, and it's like something tells me I feel another declutter coming on very soon. I have managed to use this 2 times though. However, we got a little bit of ways to go. I got 8 more uses left on it. I will make sure I use it 10 times before coming to the decision on if I want to declutter it or not, just because I have a hard time figuring out how to use that item. And what I've been doing is lining my black liner. If I do, I will put it on over top. It makes it for a really glittery, pretty eyeliner. The next number that was chosen was number 16, which was my LA Girl Glide On Gel Eyeliner in the shade Brown. I did use this so far. I've used this 14 times. I've been using this very easily. Didn't have no problems using it. It's just a brown eyeliner, and I hit my goal on this of 10 uses. So we will be picking a new number for this one. The next number that was chosen was number 426, which was my L'Oreal Color Rouge lipstick in the shade Mauve. This is another update that I'm going to insert and show you. I ended up decluttering that lipstick as well just because it was expired. It's probably about 4-year-old lipstick, one of the oldest ones I had in my collection, and it didn't work and it didn't perform well on my lips, and it smelled like Play-Doh, so it had to go. I ended up decluttering it, and as you can see, the new number that was chosen that ended up taking its place was number 219, and that ended up being my e.l.f. Hydro Pink Bronze Duo here, and it's Hydro. It's like a kind of like moisturizing bronzer blush duo. It is actually really nice. This took the place of the L'Oreal Mauve lipstick, and I rolled that out and rolled this in on January 8th, so it was relatively early on in the project. And same with the Color Icon glitter liner, glitter eyeshadow, whatever you want to call this. I rolled this in on January 5th. So far with this, I've gotten to use it 3 times, so we still got a little ways to go, and that's the same with this. I might declutter this later on down the road. We shall see. It's a new year, and I've kind of come to a realization that with a collection the size of mine, if something is no longer bringing me joy and I'm not enjoying using it, I'm not going to force myself to use items anymore. I will put them on the chopping block, so to speak, and I kind of give them another chance, and I'll use them for a few days. And if I still don't enjoy things, I have decided to start decluttering items. And it's not to say that it's a bad little duo. It's not really my preference. I don't know. I'm going to continue to work on it, and we shall see. I definitely got to get more uses out of it for this project, 10 of them at least. So I have 7 more uses to go on that. And then the next number that was chosen was number 559, which was my e.l.f. Makeup and Mist setting spray, and I hit my goal on this for sure. I've used this a total of 16 times already. I use this basically every day that I do my makeup. This is what I use to spritz my metallic shades and my shimmers to turn them into just foiled yummy goodness on the eye. I definitely didn't have a problem of hitting 10 uses on this, and I've used it 16 times. So that's the second number that we will be choosing a new number for. The next number that was chosen was number 14, which was another LA Girl Glide On Gel Eyeliner in the shade Champagne. So far, I have used this eyeliner a total of 4 times, so I got 6 more uses left on it. I usually like to do a light cream color eyeliner in the eye, in the waterline, like in the summertime, but you know, we'll get there. The next number that was chosen was number 154, which was my Maybelline Fit Me Dewy and Smooth Foundation. I really enjoy this foundation. It's hard for me to kind of fully commit to this because I am trying to pan other foundations. That's the problem that I have when I chose to do multiple projects, but it is what it is. I enjoy doing a bunch like that because it really helps me to make sure the rest of my collection doesn't get neglected. I've used this a total of 5 times, so we're halfway there. It is a really great foundation. As you can see, I marked it. I'm almost finished with it. I'm definitely over halfway. I will not have a problem finishing this up. Hopefully I can finish it within the rest of this year. The next number that was chosen was number 411, which was my Morphe liquid lipstick in the shade Hot Shot. And as you can see, this is just a beautiful fiery red liquid lipstick. I will insert some photos to show you that I did manage to use it a couple times. I did use it twice. This is, again, that's more of a summery shade. Even though I'm wearing bright, beautiful eye look today in the dead of winter, I will show you what I did for my look at the end of the video, but I really enjoy like red fiery shades more so in the summer, but I did use it a couple times at least. I used it twice, so I have 8 more uses to go on that. And then the next number that was chosen was number 314, and that was my Essence Shine 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 Wet Look Lip Gloss, and I've used this 4 times so far. I have 6 more uses to go. Last number that was chosen was number 165, which was my little NARS Creamy Radiant Mini Concealer, and I've used this 6 times. So I have 2 new numbers that we will get to pick. Let me go ahead and pull up my Pretty Random app right now. I'm going to enter the numbers 1 through 613 and draw 2 more numbers with you guys right now. It always goes to 49. I don't know why it does that, but let's go ahead and pick 2 new numbers so I can get these 2 items. So 400 and 360. let me go get those two products that match up with those numbers. Something tells me they are both going to be lipsticks because I'm pretty sure my lipstick collection starts at 300 and goes all the way into like 590 at this point. But I'm going to go grab these two lipsticks and I'll be right back because I know they're lipsticks. I'm back real quick. I wanted to show you guys that number 400 is my Flower Beauty Peachy Nude lipstick, and as you can see there is a check mark next to it just because I just recently had this in my lipstick roulette that I do over on my Instagram. Since I've already had that in a project and got some use out of it, I love it, I enjoy it, I'm gonna go ahead and select another number with you guys real quick. I did go get the number 360, so let's go ahead and just pick another number real quick, and of course it's another lipstick, which is number 307. I picked my two new numbers, and of course they were lipsticks, which is my point exactly, and why hopefully by the next update I will have my lipsticks and my eyeshadow palettes counted as the very last numbers of my inventory. But number 400 was my Wet n Wild Give Me Mocha Liquid Catsuit lipstick. Absolutely beautiful shade though. It is a really nice dark mocha color, and you know, of course the goal is going to be to use it 10 times, which there's a swatch of it. It's really pretty formula. The catsuit formula I've really enjoyed, even though it's going to be lipstick heavy until I update. I mean, I'm glad that it chose it so I can get 10 uses out of it. And then the number 307 was my ColourPop Ultra Matte Lipstick in the shade Tall. This was gifted from me from ColourPop. I had to wait a pretty long time for an order to come. When it did finally come, they put this in there and they put a cute little card in there, and they said, you know, sorry that it took so long. Enjoy this free lip product. And it is another really dark, beautiful shade. Really dark and pretty, actually. Wintertime is perfect for these two kind of shades, I feel, and I think I will overall get good use out of the two, and we'll see if I can hit 10 uses by the next update. Come back in another month from now, and let's hope, fingers crossed, that I have my inventory rewritten out. I'm so extra to the point that I am writing my inventory out in my book, and I'm doing spreadsheets as well, which the spreadsheets is not done yet. We got a little ways to go yet. And lastly, I wanted to mention before we go that what I did for my look is, what do you guys think? My Jeffree Star Jawbreaker palette to achieve this look. I think it came out really absolutely beautiful. It is like 2 degrees outside today, and it is miserable and freezing cold, so I wanted to do a bright, fun, vibrant look today. Since I wasn't able to go out or really do anything, I figured why not throw some color on today and just have fun and be bright and vibrant on the inside. I think the look is absolutely beautiful. The shades that I used, the only one I had a little bit of difficulties with, which was the shade Delicious, which is the darkest shade in the palette. It just got to be a little patchy, but I used Delicious on the outer V as well as Soaked on the outer V, and then to blend the outer V I used Brain Freeze. And then I used Suck up here, as well as Bubblegum up here, as well as Wow in here, and then the word F-U-C-K on the inner portion right here. I used a lot of colors, you guys, and then I used Jawbreaker on as my halo eye, and then I lined it with my Urban Decay Heavy Metal I wanted to try to use as many colors as I could out of the palette. I think it came out really beautiful. And then my lower lash line, I used Sour and Cute, and then a little bit of Delicious and Soaked again. I think the look came out really pretty and fun. Yeah, I've really been enjoying this palette. I think it's really pretty. I wanted to make sure I could mention that because I have the tendency to forget to mention what I do on my eye looks. Quite a few of you have been asking if I would do a get ready with me on my channel over here, and I would more than happily do that with you guys. I have done one, and I will list it in the cards for you guys. It was the only one I ever did, and it was earlier on when I first started my channel, but it didn't get a lot of views, so I just thought maybe people weren't into that type of thing anymore. But also I have to remind myself I was very new channel, so maybe that is why it didn't get a lot of views. If you want to go check it out, I highly recommend it, and I would appreciate it to show it a little more love. Eventually at some point I will do another get ready with me. I think that is everything, you guys. Thank you so much for stopping by, and please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until my next video, everybody enjoy the rest of their day. Bye.